Yeah, 8 now, bro. It was tuna. Yeah, I'm getting gat full of tuna already, bro. Yes.
Yo, bro, I can't.
Tune,
I don't know. I can't do
tune and
tuna.
eggs or what?
I need
No,
like
just
put so much mayo in there.
only I can
What's
only
up,
put 3 gram
everybody?
mayo. So I will be fucked.
Welcome, guys. Welcome. What's up, Rita, Aris, Ned, Michelangelo? What's up, guys? That's Friday today. Chilled Friday. Take it slow. Yeah,
Today
how's
we have
everybody
cruise
doing?
control.
Hey, Nico.
So today we have cruise control on.
Yeah. Yeah, we got cruise control. Just chilling today. If there's an A++ setup, full margin. If there's not, then nah.
Nico, you watching those moving averages, huh?
You've got them inside, but don't worry. When the moment they touch, I'll tell you, Alex. Have that one-click trading activated, eh?
You should
Be ready.
actually see if you can like set a notification when they touch.
Yo, bro, I actually thought you were fucking drinking a draft beer now because it's so small. It looked like it was like white foam on a beer when I saw you drink it now.
Oh,
Yeah,
I check.
yeah, you see, I was like, what the fuck? But then I sat closer.
A nice Castle Light, crisp Castle Light.
Crisp, also a lot. You drink tea, Connor?
Nah, I'm not a big fan of tea. I bought this chai tea.
The Woolies one.
Nah.
Oh.
It will, but it's probably similar, is it? The Woolies one in like tea bags as well.
Yeah, but it's like a vanilla chai.
No, this is a spicy chai. But if you go to Kauai, you must get a chai latte. Or I'm sure if you get a chai latte somewhere else, like at a restaurant,
yeah,
those are nice.
it is nice.
You
It's
what
very
say?
nice, yeah. Very nice. Yeah.
Weirdly enough, my barber told me about them, and I was like, nah, this is fucking weird. I'm never gonna try this thing. Anyway, I ended up trying it, and it was flipping. It's good. So I thought I saw the tea bags at the shop, and I was like, maybe this is gonna be just as good, but it's really not.
It's really not.
It's
It's
trash.
actually it's good, bro, when you drink it normally by yourself, bro. The thing is, we don't add sugar and stuff, bro. Where they do add, and you see that's naughty. So yeah.
Naughty.
You naughty
Yeah,
boy.
they use like a powder, like a powder blend. They
It's
don't even use tea bags. They've got like a mix, special
it's
mix.
a yes. It's like it's like the milk is also like a powder milk that's in that mix. So yeah. Actually
Let's
found
see
out
if
that yeah, like,
Jordan Ansley
you
can't
know,
hook you up.
bro, Jordan's actually tomorrow. Kobe's got a concert tomorrow, and Jordan's actually there. So
Oh, okay.
I don't even think he knows that I'm there, but I'll see him there. I'll wait for it to come up.
What concert is it?
Fuck, I don't even know, bro. They don't tell us. They're not allowed to tell us. It's just some concert where they're all performing, and the only
Yeah.
thing the kids were allowed to tell their parents were that mommies and daddies are going to cry. That's it, dude. Like I don't even
What?
fucking know anything else. And then I know my son's a seagull. Him and
So
like
you're
five
gonna
of
cry,
his like
Nico.
best
Mike. That's the thing from Nemo. Fuck.
mates.
Mike.
I'm just gonna send a link here, and then we can do a breakdown.
Yeah. Just for the chat to know. So if the stream starts at 2:15, We're not really gonna get involved in the chart just yet because our time starts at 2. Like after Comex open, we'll start looking at it. Just in case you guys are wondering why the fuck we just here.
Yeah, and it's, I mean, there's nothing exciting happening right now.
See those sell ideas, what happened on Comex?
Yeah. Comex could be giving us a pullback to this kind of zone.
Is your biltong on the one?
Storm sharp effects. Connor, hello, sir. Yeah, Connor.
Hey, Storm, what's up? What's up, cuz?
Fuck's sakes. Oh, we would not be friends, bro.
What?
If you were one of those oaks. Wait, cuz. What's happening, cuz?
Kazi.
We would not be mates. I'd get puss mad.
I only really
Kazi.
say to my actual cousin. And then
Me neither, that's why.
Storm is mates with my cousin, I think. So that's why I said cuz.
No, but you said it as just like saying it. Like, you know, you're not that oak.
Yeah, I'm not that guy.
You're not that guy. But you're that other guy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
You feel?
I'm that guy.
You're that guy.
I'm not that other guy.
You see, you're not that other guy, but you're that
him.
guy. I feel it. I know which one. Yeah, I will.
Talk to you about what happened at the gym. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, and I just wanted to get into the breakdown quick. 30-minute candle is about to close in 4 minutes here, so yeah, overall, let me remove these arrows and we can start fresh. So yesterday, our daily candle ended up closing bullish. I actually want to just zoom out to the weekly here, quick, because we came into an interesting area on the weekly time frame. If I draw a level across here, where we came down into, you can see that support right there to the left. And then if you extend this across, you know, you can see this support right here, rejections right here. So, you know, relatively tricky area around 1920 to 1915. And yeah, as you can see, we have had a bit of a rejection there. But, you know, even with that rejection and even with the daily closing bullish yesterday, if we start to scale into the 4 hour, you know, we can see that this structure is still bearish. We have this zone right here, and I think it was yesterday discussing coming into this zone to then see those cells coming back down into the lows. So, you know, the 4 hour candle at London was a very weak candle. We've had 2 very weak 4 hour candles showing signs of rejection off of that zone there on the 4 hour. This current 4 hour, you know, it's sitting bearish right now. So that's looking like we are forming resistance, but you know, without the 4 hour candle closing, you actually don't have too much clear direction. You know, just with the daily being bullish, with it being Friday, I would rather wait for that 4 hour to be closing bearish to give me that confirmation that we could potentially drive back down to, you know, I want to say down to the lows here. might be a push. We may not have that sort of volume today, but we have had a nicer pullback within this bearish structure, this bearish trend. So, grabbed a lot of liquidity from this area. Could potentially see that continuation, but, we could even range this session. We've got CPI next week, and then leading up to those big events, you can see ranging. Just having a quick look at the DXY. So the daily candle closed above this 105 level. 105 is just a psychological level, but you can see how prices come into that level and respected it quite well. We had this move up with the news. As soon as you tapped 105, you saw reactions there from price. And then you've sort of just been hovering around this area. We had a pullback through Asian session here, and you formed a support. I mean, you're pretty much just ranging, but you formed a support, you grabbed some liquidity in this bullish trend on the dollar. 4-hour form support. Overall, just ranging right now. But if we can get above this resistance in this session, we may see that dollar strength continue into the end of the week and see that move playing out to the downside on gold. For the bars here, this, you can see if we scale in, we formed a nice resistance here through the morning. Had some rejections here. Didn't quite get up to this 1928 level to the left. But you've got nice rejections, nice resistance. The structure is starting to shift more bearish. I've actually had a nice rejection off 1925 there. I won't lie, that looks pretty good. Let's see the 30 minutes.
Isn't that a 30-minute bull song, bro?
Yeah, it is.
Because that candle, basically, it is, right?
Yeah.
And now it's made the nice wick on the current 30.
That's a good.
I'm thinking about it.
I'm thinking about it too, bro. I won't lie, I know that we said it's a Friday, we want a A+ setup, but you can see I had this 25 level marked up, wanting to see like some sort of retest of this zone in this session to come up and grab some more liquidity. So COMEX gave you a bit of a pullback here to 1925. You rejected. But we still just ranging, 5-minute form day resistance there. But we've closed still above this 23 level. 1923 was this support here to the left initially. Yesterday we had some reactions there as well. And we formed a support there on this 15. But yeah, we're pushing back up now, so.
Well, bro, if we respect that previous 30's high and come back and flip and go, I think I'm going to give it a shot at that.
Yeah, 100%. If we do respect that previous 30-minute high, makes a lot of sense here. I mean, you've been ranging the whole day. Had a nice move through Asian, but this range, nothing has happened. So things are starting to pick up, getting a bit more volatile. You can just see the size of these candles. So, if we now break that previous 30-minute low after having pulled back to 25, the 4-hour hasn't closed yet, but we can see those rejections in that zone. If we do come back down to break this low, I can anticipate a push down here to 1920. New 30 minutes could just be grabbing a little bit more liquidity. If it comes and breaks the lows after you know, coming back up into these highs, respecting previous 30-minute highs. Does look pretty good.
You know what would have been clean? Where I think A plus would have came into play is if this candle only went to 24 and then pulled back. I think that would have been very nice.
This bullish candle like created a top wick to 24.
Yeah, just to 24 and then came back and put us in. That would have been so ideal.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, I
that's when
agree.
we're
I didn't
looking
want
at
to see
that.
such a top wick.
I don't mind it just because I mean that other candle went there, came back, went there quickly. It's like liquidity. It doesn't look like price, you know. So we'll wait. If it breaks the high, obviously we're not doing it. So then, we have confirmations in place. So
What I'm thinking is to split up my risk. Because okay, no. I don't know, that 5 closing bullish, it's tough. What I was thinking to do was, because we're pulling back into this area, to maybe even start adding at lower risk and then add the full risk once we do break the low. Because if you look at it like this,
yeah.
so this would be that trade idea we were talking about in the beginning, the initial idea, break of the low. The stop is not bad. It's like 26 pips. But let's say you break that low and you're not getting a push, and you do pull back a little bit. You know, the RR on that's not going to be as great as if you were taking it off, let's say 25, and having a stop just above there. So, you know, I would look to maybe add half my position there if there were confirmations on the lower time frame, and then add in my full risk there.
If that half risk turns out to be an L, we call it a day. We don't look for a second trade, eh? Think about it, because technically that
No,
would be
well,
one
look,
trade.
it would be half
If
a
you add your
trade.
risk to that it would be one trade because that's one setup. It's a single
Nah.
trade.
Yeah, no, well, like I say, we just wait for confirmations. We've broken that high now, so
Yeah.
I don't like this range at this point.
If we come back and touch 23 again, it's going to be consolidating probably. You see it on a 1 hour. It doesn't look the worst if it does come back on a 1 hour.
I'm just gonna wait.
Nah, for sure.
Maybe a break of the high shows a liquidity grab. I mean, could do. Just this zone, yeah, between 1925 and where we've seen all these rejections. This is definitely not an area that I would want to be buying into. So, you know, if I saw ample signs of rejection on the lower time frames, some sort of setup playing out, then you know, I'm still more bearish at this point from this zone, even though this current candle is so bullish. But once this candle closes like this is looking like more of a support. And this is why waiting for the 4-hour candle close is going to tell you a lot. Because that 4-hour was bearish at the time. But like I say, the candle was still open. So you can't say, okay, this candle is for sure bearish, because it can still flip, as we've seen now. So if this 4-hour ends up closing bullish, those sells are going to be a little bit more tricky.
Look at the correlation between gold and DXY, bro. DXY is dumping off. Well, not dumping, but it's going.
Nah, so
Fucking Friday.
might be a rangy Friday. DXY is ranging, gold is ranging. So for the buyers, buy ideas right now would be above 1928. Maybe even safer above 1930. Sells looking something like this, below 1923. And then, yeah, we're just gonna wait and see. I don't mind taking something here in anticipation that it would be just a liquidity grab on this hour. You know, look at all of these rejections in this zone. So if we get a nice confirmation on the 5-minute, like a very clear rejection candle, I can still give it a shot, but this 15 is probably going to close strong bullish. So I think waiting for the 4-hour is the call.
Did you look at the 4-hour? If that current 4-hour closes bearish, don't you think that's a nice confirmation? Based on the previous 4-hour being so little?
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking about the 4-hour just now.
Oh, yeah,
Because,
shit,
yeah,
sorry.
this 4-hour is flipping bullish, bearish. So,
Yeah.
you know, waiting for it to close to give cleaner direction is a pretty good idea right now.
Oh, shit, bro. If that current candle comes back, it's going to look like a real liquidity grab after where it touched now. So, if it comes back.
Yeah, I mean, this 1926 is basically a resistance from early on. Look at those rejections. Ooh.
It's coming off 26 now, see? That 4-hour makes it tough, eh?
Yeah. But I mean, those previous 4 hours were more like rejection candles. But like I say, you can't say for sure if it's a resistance or not until this 4-hour candle closes more bearish. But nice rejection of 1925. I mean, 1926.
It's weird how it looks good, but it also doesn't, eh?
Yeah, I think a range will do that to you though.
In the following days.
One minute built on there, back below 25.
So we have CPI in 20 minutes. So.
What? What are you smoking?
I was just fucking. Well, do you want to know? No, I'm joking. I was just fucking hoping for volume, bro.
Nah,
Is it a Bolton?
strong 5-minute close there after rejecting 26. I know that price is just in a range here, but you know, like I say, we build up a story of what's going on from all of our different time frames, and looking at the 4-hour, like I say, structure is still more bearish here. We've had a nice pullback into this 1927, so that was a resistance on the 4-hour there at 1927, and we've had nice rejections on the 2 previous 4 hours. But we are just ranging here on the lower time frames. But levels of interest would be 1926, this resistance where we've seen rejections now, and 1925. You know, being a range and that, it is a tricky call, but these are areas for like high risk to reward ideas. You know, if you can get in a nice sell here with your stops above 1926, then you may even have runners through the session back down into these lows, just based off of the story built up on the higher time frame. $15-minute did close bullish. You got a pretty strong wick to the upside. So let's see on this new 15 what happens, because you're wicking up again. If we show signs of rejection again, then we can give it a shot. Five closed bearish. So we're wicking up here into 1925. Looks like we're failing to continue to push up. Look at that 1-minute price action. So yeah, I'm gonna go half risk if we, yeah, I'm gonna enter here. So half risk, and then like I say, if we get more ideas for entries later on, let's say we get that 4-hour candle closing bearish, we get more ideas for entries just now, you know, then I can add that other half. So stops will be at 1926.5. Cool. Let's see. Coming down into these lows is really going to be more than enough for me on a Friday. You know, if we do somehow break the lows at like 1915.5, let's call it, with a lot of volume, you may see a push to 1910 even. But I don't want to expect major things for today. So I'm going to be happy with 16.5 there as basically a final target. That 4-hour support. $19.20 just being a key level here. I'll mark that up as TP1. TP1. Break even, I'm going to just stay fluid with the break even, because you'll see here 1923 is a bit too soon to really be going break even. You could go break even once you break the lows at 22.6. But yeah, that TP1, 42 pips away. You don't need to wait 42 pips to go break even. So like I said, let's just be fluid with that. So after all of that, I got in at 24.09, a little bit lower. And then stops at 1926.5. So it's about a 25 pip stop with half risk, you know, basically a 12 pip stop. You could call it 12.5 pips.
You know, we truly are in sync, Connor. I know we say
what?
it, but we really, because sometimes you just react before me, or I react before you. Because I
Where's
took
your
this out
entry?
as well. I just
Where's your entry?
24.60.
Oh, you're... Where did you get in, you fucking lie?
I have other level marked up, compared to you.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically touched that level and then got in.
I wanted to get in as we broke the previous 5-minute low. Once I saw that like resistance on the 1 minute of 25, but yeah, I just pushed there and then missed out on what, 2 pips.
Yeah, that was at like 24.3. Like I'm 3 pips up of that because you know that rectangle we put in that shows the range.
Yeah.
I put that in, and then yeah, basically when I came into play on that, I was just like, you know what, market executed. You know, and then I got in. Are we adding here now? Oh no, we're not adding because 4 were closed.
No.
No.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
add just yet.
It's nice that the 4 were should hopefully close, breaking both previous 4 hours coming down. If it closes, that body closes down there on that 4 hour, that's going to be a nice confirmation for what we're in and to get into another one.
Yeah.
Well, add, I should say, not get into another one. Add. Let me rephrase that.
It's tricky with the 4 hour. There's actually a speaker at the 4 hour candle open, but I mean, you never know when these speakers come out. But I'm gonna.
Yesterday's speakers had like a move. They did like nothing.
No, I didn't do anything. So yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna stress it too much.
Where's break even for you, Con?
I said I just wanted to be fluid with it. So what I'm thinking is, if this candle can close below 23 here, I might just go break even at 1920 if we push into there now.
Oh yeah, wait, sorry. I'm not thinking that we had half risk. I wasn't thinking about that. So we wouldn't, yeah. Okay, sorry.
So I'm not gonna be too aggressive. Also,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, one of the ideas I gave was if you break the lows here, going break even wouldn't be a bad shout. I mean, we're up like 20 pips.
Sure.
I'm up 20 pips.
I'm up 27 pips.
Nico was probably a cowboy in his past life, you know, when they do those quick draws.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
Drinking
Mr.
moonshine.
Putter. Yeah, fuck.
I'm making back my commissions from yesterday.
Yeah, fuck, don't tell me about it. I was looking at my commissions, dude, actually, and I was like, that's quite hectic.
Yeah, it's steep, eh?
Yeah, like dude, I could imagine yours. Like some of your commissions are probably some people's fucking accounts, dude, live accounts. So it's ridiculous. Literally, I know for a fact that I've had a smaller account than what my commissions are. So that's why I say yours is even more. So it's definitely.
Well, my personal account, I look at my commissions in a month and I'm like, let me just go look. Yeah, my commissions are, you know, about the same as like my actual living expenses. Fuck, maybe I should move to Blueberry.
I can pay your rent with your commissions if you have Blueberry, bro. But yeah, dude, I think like, I don't know, dude. I think that's just like, you know, the way the game goes. They need to take something.
Part of the game. Yeah, I mean, may as well go break even here, to be honest.
I mean, it's just a safe managing point before 4 hour close, bro. So, I mean, it makes a lot of sense.
Because, I mean, even if the 4 hour does give you a top wick, to me it makes sense to pull back into 1923 on the new 4 hour. You know, you can always pull back deeper. That 4 hour top wick could come to 26 again. Could do anything. Anything is possible. There's always probabilities of anything happening, you know.
That's 1905.
But to me, it makes sense that the new 4 hour could maybe pull back to 23. So then, you know, at least where I got my stop loss at my entry 24, I've got like 10 pips of leeway from 23. So I'm fine to just go break even now. And then, yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know about adding at this point. I would need nice structure being formed on the 5 minutes or something like this. Maybe it's easier if I draw the candles in. So if we could just come to TP1 and then...
You made Tim Hogan some cash, bro. Man spamming W's already.
Thank you, Tim. Well done, bro. You can go
Hope
buy
you
yourself a
smashed it, Tom.
chicken.
Chicken.
Who was that guy who was buying
What?
all these chickens here in the chat?
I don't know, bro. I wasn't here that day. I was at Wayne.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Wayne? And
Why are you drawing candles that are going up? They should just go down.
now I'm saying just in order to actually add to this is kind of what I would want to see, is structure being formed, and then
Did your 4 hour close with a bottom wick?
yeah, it did baby.
Oh. Look on your broker.
It has one, yeah.
On trading view, yeah, it has a nice one. Okay, cool.
Well, we were just shy of 1920 there.
Sure. Banging, bro.
Okay, sorry, let me remove all of this nonsense. You know what? I'm gonna close out 50% here. Wait, let's give it a second. Okay, now I'm gonna close out 50% here. Sorry, I actually wasn't thinking there. So, yeah, 4-hour candle can obviously give you a bit of a pullback. We came just shy of that TP1, you know, so we like 7-8 pips from TP1. I'm just gonna secure 50% there. Closed out at 21.1, 30 pips. You know, that's solid. Decent for Friday.
So, you know how I literally just said we in sync?
Yeah.
I literally just said that. I'm going to show you that I closed my trade 20 seconds before, 50% of my trade 20 seconds before, 10 seconds before you said it. I will show it to you. And we will compare it, and I'll prove it to you.
Oh, wait.
What time did you close your trade? What does it say there? It says 4 o'clock, probably 4:01, 15.
4:15.
Fucking Jesus. Did you hear what I said, bro? And I said it exactly.
Yeah.
Mine's 4:53 seconds, dude. I don't have a 1. Told you, bro. Ah, crazy.
First
Great
in,
call
first
again,
out.
Connor. Thank you.
Thank you. It's teamwork here. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Did you see Wayne said that his son doesn't say Connor, he says Chaos?
Oh, goodness. It goes in chaos today.
I said he's not wrong.
Chaotic con.
Chaotic Con. Hey, that's got a ring to it.
Don't get used to it.
Don't get used to it. I'm gonna make you a cap, bro. Don't worry.
Solid way to end the week. Solid way to end the week, chat. Was a good week. Short week as well. Nothing on Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday were bangers. Yesterday we had a bit of a risk management character building day with a 3 pip loss, a whole 3 pips, nothing crazy, and then ending the week strong here. Looks good. Look at that 4-hour. If we can get below 1920, there's a very high probability we come down into 1916.5. One of the other things I had drawn up here before I came onto the stream was this idea. Don't get me wrong, I'm not taking any more any more trades here today, unless if I'm adding to this current position. But if you come down into these lows, being a Friday, you know, don't be surprised if we just break these lows, tap 1915, and then maybe you don't get any sort of crazy pullback, but don't expect too much of a continuation below 1915. If you break the lows here, tap 1915 and see rejections, that could even be an area where you could look to take some buys here, at least up to 1920, maybe even holding runners to like 1923. So riskier, it's going to be later in the session, it's probably not worth it. But on Fridays, you know, guys like to talk about Friday reversal, this and that. I think you have to have the right conditions for that. So just because yesterday's candle is bullish doesn't mean you should just actively be chasing buys because it is a Friday. Follow the price action. If you come down into these lows, like I say on Fridays, if you're coming down into significant lows after being in a downtrend, then you can expect to possibly see some profit taking at that level. So like I say, if you come down into 1916, 1915, let's just zoom out here a little bit. Get a nice perspective here. You know, we've been trending bearish the whole week. Quite an aggressive trend here to the downside. And then we formed these lows at 1916 where you can see, you know, price then stalled out and we had a bit of a deeper pullback. So this 1916 to 1915 is your like significant support here. And like I say, overall bearish through the week. If you come back down into these lows today, don't expect a break of that support and a continuation to the downside. So if we come down into this area, don't expect to just see straight downside. Being a Friday, if you get rejections of 1916, you know, these could even be ideas for buys here. Just playing the range. But yeah, I would probably leave that idea alone. But go back test it for yourself. Go look for a Friday if we, you know, if we're coming down into a significant area on a Friday, you'll see that sort of thing very often. Right here. There, how's that? Look at this sell-off on that Friday, 25th of August. Hard sell-off. Came down into 1905 key level. There was some previous structure here that you're also just kind of retesting. And look at that hard reversal. It's late in the session, so it is tricky, but I mean, look at the price action. So those are sort of the moves I'm referring to that are possible on a Friday. So there's your idea for that sort of play here on a Friday. But for now, it's still looking like we've got a higher probability of coming down back into these lows. You've got a decent top wick on this current candle. You still have NYSE in 20 minutes. NYSE could still give you a deeper pullback and a steeper top wick on the 4-hour. If we are coming into 1915 at NYSE and you see rejections, expect those bars to play out. So it may look something like this.
Yes, sus. Look at that bicep. My goodness. Where'd your fucking shelf behind you disappear to all of a sudden? Your
What are you talking
Akon?
about?
Your bicep, when you scratched, I don't know, something, your whole bookshelf behind you disappeared, but you do arms trail or something. Here?
No. Actually, I did triceps. I just did one exercise.
Clearly it was enough.
Imagine you did 2, but
No, but it was like,
Think-
it was intense though. It was, what do you call it? Rope tricep extensions, 4 sets until failure. So I mean, I ended up doing like
yes.
100 reps. I mean, that's what I mean by one exercise, right? So it's
yeah, fuck.
Yeah, that sounds like a set, bro. Why'd you do an exercise? Sick today. Huh? I'm just fucking with you, Con. I have to give you shit always.
You want to train chest tomorrow? Nico, let's go
Not
train
a
with
fuck.
Corpse at Body Culture tomorrow.
Why are we allowed to gym there, bro?
Huh?
Why are
Corpse
we
is
allowed
gonna
to
pay
gym
for our
at
day
thingy?
pass, he says.
You can get a
Do you
free
get a
pass, dude. There's
Really?
a shop across the road, and they got free day passes, and we'll go there and grab one.
Legit. Come on.
Let me,
Let's do it.
wait, let me first see what I'm training tomorrow, bro.
My chest is mince, but I'll do it.
Sure, bro. The way I had shoulders today, fuck my life.
I also did shoulders.
I have a
today.
rest day tomorrow, bro.
Really?
No, we
No,
must
you
do.
don't.
Wait. No, that's week 48. Wait. No, I have rest day tomorrow, bro. I mean, but we can still
What?
smash it out and go.
Oh, let's do it. You know what happened to me the other
What?
day,
Tell me.
bro? So I've been going to the sauna, right? Because the sauna's working again. So after the sauna, I do a cold shower. But now I wash my pants in the shower just because they're full of sweat and shit. But I dropped them in the gutter. So I fucking
God.
bent over to pick them up. And as I came up, I smashed the back of my head on the handle for the shower. And I got dizzy, dude.
Yes.
And I was just thinking, imagine I passed out, like I got knocked out in the shower. And somehow had to find me their cold cut, like a cold fucking shower.
Oh, shit. Oh, no,
Fuck,
bro.
bro. My head's still sore. I came home and I was dizzy. I was like, fuck.
I hate that sort of shit in the shower, like in the bathroom, eating your anything on those on the rails, like a towel rail or something like
Yo.
that. Bro.
Fuck, dude.
That made me laugh. Tell me, Con, I
I
want
could
to
just
ask
picture
you,
myself lying there with the.
is this where we're going to be adding or not? It's not a big enough
Nah.
pullback.
Not big enough.
Okay. You wanted 23, eh?
If I add, it will be at NYC now, I think. Yeah. I actually don't want to see a pullback to 23. I would be happy to just let this rock. I know you
Yeah, I was about to
but
say.
I mean, I don't mind not adding, and this just playing out really
Fucking
nicely. You know, that's going to be a solid day still.
banging Friday. Banging Friday. Regardless, banging fucking Friday, bro. You know what I mean? Like, regardless. So, nice.
Looked like it would possibly be quite uneventful, but that was a nice move. Hey, but the idea was there for those rejections in that area. Just had to wait for the right, like, confirmation. I know it's tricky. Like, setup is not amazing. What can I say? This is not like a biltong or anything, but you're just monitoring these key levels, and then when you're seeing those clear signs of rejection, with the volume, if the volume is there off of these areas of liquidity, whatever you want to call it, because I would call this like an area of liquidity. If we zoom out to the higher time frame, which we did to build up that story, you know, sellers are going to come in. It makes sense to come in off of like just this general 26 or 25 And yeah, I mean, COMEX basically gave you a nice pullback to 25, 26. And you saw, well, it did it to 25 first. We saw a rejection at 25 first. But that's why you don't want to jump the gun. Because look at that, you pulled into 25 at COMEX, closed bearish on the 5 minute. And if you were just hopping into the sells of that 5 minute close, when you never closed below 23, never broke the lows, you know, you would have then got stopped out. So yeah, just waiting for like clear signs of rejection from these significant levels, and then in times of volume you can expect to see moves like that. But you got to be patient, you know, like a sniper. It sounds corny. Every Instagram influencers use that line. Got to be like a sniper, not a machine gun. But it's very true.
Can I add something there?
Yeah.
DXY is also back on 5 again. So we've had a nice rejection on DXY. So it's adding as well.
Yeah, that looks. I mean, it's still in a range, but like going based off of the candles, yeah, you can see we've grabbed liquidity, ended up closing back bullish on that 30. And yeah, just the overall structure, you look like you could still potentially get a move up here today. It just depends if we break out of this range. There's a bolt-on on the 15 in gold, but no, I'm not over the moon about that.
Yeah.
You see this structure on the 5? This is something that, like, if I were rushing, I would maybe take. And then would get stopped out at NYC. Something like that, let's say. Just trying to be instructive as well. You know, so this is not really the cleanest of structure. It's structure. You've had a pullback, you've had a resistance formed on the 5. You'll see on the 1 minute as well that it's structure. But with the timing being so early in the 4 hour, you kind of in no man's land now. It's better to wait. It's better to wait at this point for something cleaner, because we could easily still see something like this. We do get a steeper top wick for the 4 hour. You'll get taken out here, and then, you know, because you were taken out of yourselves, maybe you think, oh no, I was wrong. Maybe it's bullish. Maybe I should look for buyers. And you're seeing a couple 5 minutes closing bullish, or even a 15 or 30 closing bullish. And then we come into 23, let's say, reject, and then you get that continuation. So, you know, like I was talking about just now, with 26 and 25 being like key areas here to actually look for those positions, look for those rejections. When you're trading and wanting like a tighter stop loss, it's powerful to take use or make use of key levels, because if you're looking at specific price points, you can get nice nice entries, nice risk to reward. Right now we're in the middle of no man's land. If you can get that pullback to 23, you know exactly what you're working with. You know, you're working with that previous structure. It makes sense. And you can have your stop above that key level. But here, don't rush it. The 15 minutes, you know, like I say, this is a bolt-on, what I call a bolt-on. So you've got a weak support on the 15 with a lot of momentum to the downside. This is not a bad idea. It's really not a bad idea. Break the previous 15-minute low, and then stop above the bullish previous bullish high. But with NYC in 10 minutes, knowing that NYC brings your deeper pullbacks, I would rather wait. You're right above 1920 as well. It's definitely not worth it to take anything right now. In my opinion, that's what I see as per my plan.
It's a banging week, dude. I don't feel like we need to add anything.
No, I'm also just, like I say, trying to be instructive for the chat for new guys.
For sure.
I almost bought at that 1925. Danny Trades. This is the man who was buying the Woolies chickens in the chat.
Woolies chicken.
I was talking about that earlier.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, you would have had no Woolies chicken for supper tonight.
Bro, Woolies chicken's cuck expensive. I saw 250 grams of chicken breast for like $90 on sale.
Nah, bro. Woolies chicken isn't that expensive, dude. Like, let's be like, I literally bought. What did I buy? I bought a 1.1 kgs for 132 rand, dude, from Woolies.
Yeah, that's not
Chicken
bad.
breast.
But
That's why
yet
I'm like
the
confused.
Woolies engine.
Oh yeah, the
Fuck
engine
no,
and
dude.
stuff is like, I think it's
Yo.
That's not.
inflated.
That's
It
not
Engine
must
down
takes
be.
their own
getting.
little cut of the pie there.
Fuck.
You have to.
Everyone's getting everything, dude. Yo.
He's having his own pie there at the garage, Buck. Not taking a piece of the pie.
Wayne says leave Woolies meat pie at a local butcher.
That's a bit hard, yeah, Wayne. Yeah, it's not like.
Send the corporate in
How do I
the
Crave meat for the boys.
The thing is, like the OK here by me, they get all their beef from a farmer here in town. So,
OK's
it's
got
kind
nice
of
meat.
supporting local. And yeah, that meat is so nice. I'll never stop
Right.
eating
But yeah, but that person is also but that owner of that OK is also, he's not like he's just bought into the franchise most, isn't it? It's like a sole owner.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I don't know
I
how it
think it
works
might
with
be. I think
those OKs and that, but yeah, it is like a franchise. So it probably
no, it
is
is a
someone
franchise,
who bought
and
into
then
it
you
and
buy
then yeah.
open and open. Yeah, because I think like that guy is like just like someone that's like from here type thing, and that's why he's also going local and buying from that butcher and stuff like that. I don't know if it is him or if it's someone from the spa, but my father told me about one of these oaks that bought a supermarket thing, and he's all about the like help the local, help this like before like searching out there, search closer to
Could be
home.
him.
He believes. I don't know if it is him. I don't know. I'd be speaking under correction. So.
Check this 15 how you just broke the previous 15-minute low, and like I say, if you're anticipating that drop after breaking that low, because that is not a bad setup. Like I say, there's some factors here that you need to just take into consideration, and that's the kind of thing you can see, before NYC or early in a 4-hour candle. You already had a nice drop here in the last 15 of the previous 4-hour. There's no catalyst right now that's just gonna push price, continuous strong bearish 15-minute candles. It makes sense for the new 4-hour to take its time, create a top wick, and so you should also take your time and just be patient. Wait for your setups to come to you. Don't force anything. Sometimes we see volume like this, or traders see volume like this, and then it's like, okay, this candle closed so strong bearish. As soon as we break that low, I'm gonna get in. Be patient. It's a new 4-hour. What's up, Ned? Weren't you here earlier? I'm gonna come back now. I'm just holding runners here, basically. My TP, final TP on this position is 19. I'm actually debating to have that TP at 1915, but nah, you know what? 16.5 is the 4 hours support there. So yeah, 16.5 is that TP for me, TP2. Okay, cool, I'm coming back now. Nico, behave.
Is he gone? Fuck, not yet.
Koi.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Do you check the weather for tomorrow? 35, what?
No, man, really.
Yeah.
Yo, we need to Dan, me and Connor, bro. We are the worst what? Listen.
Dude, I got burnt today. I was painting the wall here at the house.
Yeah, but you know,
back to
like,
red,
you
red,
tan,
red.
bro. Look at Connor, look at me, bro. We're not tan, dude. We need to get in that sun. Right.
Well, let's go. Yo, I don't know if I can say this, but let's go to the beach. Does it say something else?
Like, the thing is, bro, like, it depends what time you actually want to go gym and all that. Because I also have stuff to do in the morning. So if you guys want to go in the morning, it's kind of choked.
Yeah. I'm not too stressed, bro, because tomorrow was supposed to be a rest day for me. So even if it's late in the day, I'm chilled with that.
Cool. I mean, it's also a rest day for me, so
yeah. Dude, my back and chest are mint. Like, I'm sore. So.
Went to go get a chicken for Woolies. Ned says, hey?
I said it's probably going to pull back to 23.
Worst case scenario, NYC wants to pull back all the way to 25. I mean, it's not impossible.
Nothing's impossible.
DXY is struggling, yeah.
It's at 105 level, bro. Once it does it, once something happens around there, then DXY gets confused. It's stupid.
Yeah, you can see how it's respecting that level perfectly. 105. I think that was the move.
Yeah. I would like to be in for NYC, bro, but I moved my stop loss and it's coming close to hitting my stop loss.
Where'd you put your stop?
I'll put it at 22.6. You'll look in a 1 minute, you'll see what I'm looking at. Because I'm thinking like price should respect that and come back. So yeah, if not, then it's probably gonna go break even before coming back. So
Why don't you put it a little bit above there? Because I mean, you could test there and then continue.
yeah, I just did. That's like what I looked at now when I said it to you. I sort of a bit down. I didn't account for spread. But yeah, that's all I'm doing, and then I'm calling it. I did try add, so that's why I moved my stop loss there. So I tried to add a position that came back stops. So if I get taken out there, this half position will still give me more than the position I lost.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's minimal. NYC.
So I want to see this candle actually wake up to 23 and then close bearish like that.
You don't want to just go smash TP and call it a Friday?
Oh, that's fine as well.
Yeah, that's fine. It's alright, you know. If only life was that good.
But yeah, you might not even tap 23. You might just get a retest of that 22.6. Tap 23.6, 22.6.
Yeah, bro,
Let's
that's
see.
literally what I'm looking at. Literally. If we go break 1920, bro, I'm just literally just closing my shit and walking away. I'll wait for TP then.
It's going to touch the neck bone. What the?
He's looking at those dinosaur charts. You know which ones I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, the dinosaur charts.
Yeah, it's looking at those ones, bro.
Lisa, where are you, man?
Oh, Lisa.
Lisa, what it do, boo?
You're not here.
Reject 23.
One minute closed engulfing from that rejection.
Yeah, that's nice rejection there.
I know it's lower time frame, but I mean it's an indication from that level after that touch.
Yeah. Yeah, man, wait to see the 5 close and then let's see
Those are two bullish fives, eh? Yo.
it's those candles I was drawing in just now.
Most probably. What the fuck is that? Yeah, it took me out now.
On gold, chill out. This 5 looks like it's gonna close pretty ugly here. 3, 2, 1.
Oh. Is it break even for you? Oh, not yet.
No.
Yeah, it's like tickling it now. Tickle, tickle.
No, my entries are 24. 24.9.
Nice.
0.09.
If 5 minute has no bottom wick, so maybe this is the grab to the top. Hopefully.
Could get a
Hopefully it's just
like a fake out if the next 5 closes bearish below 23. No, I'm out.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, well,
in my seat.
I wanted to look to add to that position I had running. So now that my initial position's been taken out at break even, I may just call it a day here. It's looking pretty choppy.
Yeah, I think I'm calling it a day, bro. I'm happy to call it.
But yeah, I
I don't mind
secured
a
about
Friday
30 pips there on the way down. You know, so solid session. Caught probably the cleaner move in the session. I don't know what much is left for today. Looks pretty choppy.
Just the DXY coming off 105, dude. Like it's
just
bound to
the fact
happen.
that it's ranging. There's no clear direction. And I think that CPR next week is you know, partly why we are ranging. Just markets waiting to see that big data coming up next week. You know, like I discussed yesterday, before this, these kind of big events like CPR or NFP, you can range the day before, but sometimes you'll even see that you can range for like a week before. So with nothing else really going on, yesterday, today, what are the chances that we just range until CPR? It's pretty high.
Yeah.
Or just keep getting like choppy price action like this. I mean, yesterday was just ass.
Yeah, oh, fuck.
Cool. Yeah, I'm out of here, guys.
Yeah. So we'll just keep going, man. And yeah, it was a good week, dude. We smashed this week. Like, I mean, to the Oaks that didn't have
solid.
week, I mean, yeah, the guys that didn't have a good week just need to figure out what's up, and then yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty good start to September on the stream. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, I think. No, I think I have a quote that will actually go hand in hand. Let me just see. I want to read it to make sure if it will go into place with this. Okay, wait, I found it. Yes, perfect. So we had a good week, correct? So the people didn't have a good week, and even if you had if you had an amazing week, don't like get hung up on having a good week, you know? Like just take it easy, have the next day come. But here's the quote, okay? The only way out of yesterday is through today. You can never move forward if your eyes are focused behind you on what you left behind. Yesterday is gone, and tomorrow may never come. So focus on now, the present moment in time, because that's where your life exists eternally. So, I win.
Easy.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Check you.
Cheers, check you. Yeah, chat. Have a good one. Good week, bad week. Just keep moving. Next week is a new week. New opportunities, new challenges. So go refresh this weekend. Keep your head up. Take notes, journal, reflect over the weekend. Keep yourself in a good headspace. Make sure you're ready for next week. CPR next week. We're gonna smash it. I'll see you guys there. Take it easy. Have a great weekend.